Hello Internet, this is Alex does Sudokus, and sure enough, the New York Times Sudokus have refreshed. Brilliant. So this is Alex does Sudokus, and it is, it's Saturday at the moment, Saturday the 14th, but I'm doing the New York Times Sudokus for Sunday the 15th of November, and we shall be doing the hard puzzle, and actually no, let's do the easy, hard and medium in sequence, so because we're just doing the New York Times Sudokus this time, so let us warm up on the easy ones. So I've changed the layout a little bit because I thought the chats are a bit rubbish, so let's do a test message. The only thing is, like, with white background, I don't know how well the chats are going to show up. Seems to be some sort of like outline to the chat, so I need to play around with that. But my wife was using the computer earlier, so I wasn't able to fiddle. Anyway, so let's have a look at today's easy puzzles. So we've got a 1 there, we've got a 1 over there because of this one forces a pointed pair of 1s. So I've got a 1 there, which means, no, hold on, 1, 1, that's where the other one goes, so that locks the final 1 over there. So that creates a pointed pair of 2s, so that locks a 2 there, 2 there, that's a pointed triple, so that's a 2 as well, which locks the final 2 over there and there. And that leaves me a 3 over here. That's another 3, so another 3. So I think that's sort of 3's done. 4's are over here, but that's a pointed pair of 4, so I can't actually place a single 4. Can I do anything else? I can place a 5 over there, which doesn't hugely improves my standing with the 6's, but I can place with the 5s, but I can place the 6's. So that places another 6, and I think that's the final 6, which means that's a 7, that's a 7, that's a 7, so that sort of 7's done. 8, I've got a pointed pair of 8s there, so that's another 8, and another 8, and 8, and I think that's the final 8. So now that leaves me 4, 5, and 9. So where can the 9s go? Well, first of all, I've got a 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. So that's also a 4, and that's another 4. So that just leaves me 5s and 9s, I believe. So that should be quite easy to complete. Oh, hang on a sec. Still got another 4 that's not been discovered. So thankfully, that didn't destroy the puzzle. With those assumptions, but that's the easy New York Times Sudoku. How about the mediums? Let's try and do them with no pencil markings again, because yeah, I've got a bit of time. It is before bedtime, hopefully. It's not going to take too long. I've got 2 there, and these 2s blocks a 2 over there, and let's hope this doesn't drain my battery too much. That is my mental battery. So yeah, these 2s blocks a 2 over there, so that releases another 2, because I've got the 2's taking up the rows and 2 2's taking up the columns. I'm just going to check on my laptop. No, I don't need to use my laptop. Okay, so can I place any more 2's? I've got a pair of 2's there and a pair of 2's there. That's no use. 3's are locked in these 2 cells. Have another pair of 3's there. 3's are over in those 2 cells, so don't think there's enough information, but I've got pointed pair of 4's here because of this 4 and that 4, so that forces another 4 over here. And the 4's, I don't think I can do much else with the 4's, so I've got pointed pair of 5's. So that means these are 3's and 5's, creating a pair, so this must be resolvable. So let's see, 3 and 5, so these must be 1's and 8's, and if they're 1's and 8's, that has to be a 6. And that unlocks another 6 over there. And anything else on a 6's? Pointed pair of 6's. No, I don't think I can do any more 6's. So let's go back to 5's that I was looking at. So 5's, pointed pair of 5's. And this 5 forces another pointed pair of 5's. So these 2 cells are 5's. Can I lock any more 5's? 5, 5, 5. I don't think I can. So 6s are locked in there. I think I've looked through all of 6s. So let's see. 7. 7s are locked up here. I don't think there's much going on with the 7s either. So 8s are over there. Well, that's another 8. I knew there was a pair of 8s and 1s. So anything else on the 8s? Pair of 8s over there. Can't really see much else. So 9s are locked over there. I've got pointed triple. Oh, that's not useful actually because I've deduced these 2 9s. But this 9 and that 9 locks a pointed pair of 9s there. So that doesn't do much for me either. This 9 forces the 9s to be in those 2 columns. But I've got a pair of 9s there. So I think that's all I can do with the 9s for now. But I can see a 1 over there because this is a 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 9 triple. And I've got another pair of 9s and 8s down there. So there's only 1s has to go in there basically. And I've got the 1s ruling out the rows. So that forms a triple of 3, 4. So 4's up here, which is not super helpful. 3, 4 and 5. Well, 5s can't go in there either. So 5 has to go here, and these are now 3s and 4s, which is useful because that locks another 3 down here. So now let's see. If these are 3s and 4s, these must be 7s and 3s and 4s, so it must be 7 and 5. And I've got 5 there, so that locks a 5 up there, locks a 7 over here. So does that create anything interesting for us with this 7? Well, that creates a pointed pair of 7s there, so that leaves a pair of 7s there. Don't think that's much use to us right now. No, I don't think there is. So let's move on and have a look at this triple. This is 3, 7, 3, 7 and 9. Well, I've got 3 and 9 on this column, so that must be a 7. So that leaves 3s and 9s, and I can't deduce them. But if we look at the cage, the 3s are locked in these 2 cells. So what am I looking for here in this cage? I'm looking for 3, 4, and 6. So hold on a sec. 3, 4 and 6. So 4 and 6 are locked in there. What about the last number, which is a 9? Ah, okay. So 9 can't go in these 2 cells. So these are actually 3s and 9s, and these are 4s and 6s. Is that useful? Not really, but 3s and 9s, so that may be useful. No, because the 9s can't be, yeah, I've already locked down the 9s. So that's a dead end. So that was a waste of time. Okay, so what about this quadruple? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Clicked on the wrong thing. I haven't got great mouse coordination, unfortunately. So these 2 cells are 4s. 3s can go in these 3 cells. 3, 4, 6. 6 can go in these 3 cells, and 8. Ah, okay, so 6, 8, and... Hold on. 6, 8... Oh, it's just 6 and 8 in those cells. And then I've got 3s and 4s, which can be in a lot of places. So, yeah, can't do anything with that. Any more? I've got another quadruple here. So this quadruple is 1, 5, 6, and 8. So I've got 5 and 6 on this column. So 1, 5. So that's got to be 1 and 8. 5 is also there, but that's not useful. What was it again? 1, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, 1, 5, 6, and 8. Have I got some sort of pointed pairs though with the 6s? No. What about the 1s? 1s are locked in these 2 cells, not useful. 1, 4. No, 1, 5. 5s are locked in these 2 cells. Right, if 5s are locked in those 2 cells, they have to be locked in here as well. And that's all I can say about that. Okay, what about the columns? We've got a quadruple on this column. And they are 4, 5, 6, and 8. Again, I feel like I've seen that before. So this is 4 and 6 because I can see 5 and 8. This is 4 and 6, so this is 5 and 8. cells, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So 5, hold on a sec. Oh no, 5s can go in these 2 cells. 4s can go in these cells. 4, 5, 6. 6s are outside, and 8. So no, I can't deduce anything from that. So let's move on. And I think we need to do another round of kind of mental notations to see if we can spot anything. Chances are that's how we're going to get the next breakthrough. Maybe I should have looked at this triple as well. So what is this triple? This is 2, 2, 9 and 1. Ah, that was stupid of me. This is 1, 2 and 9, and I've got 1 and 2 there, so I could have deduced a 9 from that. And also I've got a pointer pair of 9, so these 2 are 9s. That's not actually that useful, so that's unfortunate. Okay, the 9 does open up another quadruple for us, and they are they 4, 5? Oh no, 4, 5, 7 and 8 this time. Okay, 4, 5, 7 and 8. So that's 7 and 8, because I see 4 and 5. 4, 5, 7 and 8. No, I don't think I'm going to make any breakthroughs here. So, let's continue with the kind of hypothetical pencil markings. Oh, hang on, these are 2s and 9s, aren't they? Because the 2s are ruled out of those cells, and I've got, yeah, so these are 2s and 9s, that leaves a quadruple. So, 2s and 9s, so these are 4, 5, 4, 5, 7 and 8, aren't they? 4, 5, 7 and 8. So now I've got pointer pair of 4s and another pair of 4s over there. I'm not sure how useful that is. 4s, 5s. What are they again? I've already forgotten. 2s and 9s. Okay, 2s and 9s over there. So 5s. 5s are locked in these 2 cells. 4s are there. 7. Ah, okay, so 7s and 4s and 7s are locked in these 2 cells. So these must be 5s and whatever. So that must be a 5 now. So 5, 4, 5, 5 and 8, because these are 4s and 7s, and these are 9s and 2s, so that must be 5 and 8, so that resolves that. That locks a pair of 8s in these 2 rows, so 8 must be going there somewhere, not useful yet actually. What about a 5? Can a 5 open up? Yep, 5 opens up a 5 over there, so I've got 5 and 8 locked in these cells. Maybe worth having another look. What are they? 5, 8, 1, 1, 6, 5 and 8. Well, I've got 5, 6 and 8 there. So that must be a 1 then. So now I've got 5, 6 and 8 in these 3 cells. 5, 6 and 8. That means these are 6s. 5, 6 and 8. That leaves a quadruple. And I've got 9. 5, 6 and 8. So 1, 1s, 3s. 3s are in these 2 cells. Is that helpful to me? No, it's not. 4s. 4s are in these 3 cells. So 4s and 3s are sharing cells at the moment. What about... Hold on. What am I talking about? 5s can't... No, 3s and 4s share these 3 cells. 5s are... No, I can ignore the 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Okay, so there's no commonality amongst these cells. Yeah, so... Okay, that's disappointing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've got a triple here. Is that new? Yes, because I placed a 5, didn't I? So this triple is a 4, 6. 4, 6 and 8, I believe. 4, 6 and 8. Can't deduce that because I've got an 8 here. So 8's are in these 2 cells, which I already knew before. But no, I can't do anything with that. I do have a pair of 8's here. Is that potentially useful? 8's are there, and no, 8's are not useful. So I think it's time to move on. Let's see, 3's are there, 3's over here. Can be any worse. So let's move on to fours. Fours. Yeah, fours are, oops, it used to be in these three cells. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5s. This is making it more challenging. Oh, there's a 5. So these 2 5s and that 5 locks a 5 there. And I think that opens up a 5 over there, leaving me with 8 and 6. Still can't be resolved. But now that we're going to look at the 8s. The 8, oops, the 8 is now locked in here because of that, those two 8s. So that must be the 8 and that must be the 6. And I think that's the breakthrough that we needed, because we can place another 8 up here. And that leaves 2 pairs of 8s. Okay, let's go back to the 6s for a second. Can we do anything with that? So 6s are locked in these two cells. These two cells. So I've got a pointed pair of 6s there because of this 6 and that 6. So therefore that can't be a 6 anymore, so the 6 must go here. And that in turn unlocks another 6 down here. So I'm just left with 6s in this X-wing positioning. And incidentally, 7s are in these two cells as well. So these are 6 and 7. So that must be 3s and 6 and 7. Hold on a sec. On this row, I've got 3 and 4. So that must be 3, and that must be 4, and that must be 3. Which means that's a 3 as well. And how has that not solved all the 3s yet? Because I've got 3s there and 3s there. That's annoying. But on the row, we now have a 9. And with that 9, we can deduce another 9 there. Another 9 here. That leaves me a pair, 2 pairs of 9s. Okay. And now this is the pair. So actually, I can just solve this with a 4. And this 4 finally deduce an 8 on this column. Anything else with the 4? 4s. Well, that 4s is a pointed pair of 4s, actually. No, I don't think. Surprisingly, I can't solve this 4 yet, but this is a 1 and 7, and I've got 7 there, so 1 and 7 can be resolved. So that leaves a pair of 7s. But this has to be a 7 because those 7s, so that must be another 7. And these two 7 locks another 7 up there, which resolves the 6. And that 6 resolves another 6 there. And I think all the 6s and 7s are done, which is good. Okay, what's next? There we go. That's another digit that can be solved with 4, either on the row or the column. So that leaves me a pair of 4s over there. Well, actually, this has to be a 4 in this cage. So that leaves me a pair of 1s and 8. Well, I've got an 8 up there, so 1, 8, and 1 can be resolved. And finally, that leaves me a pair of 3s and 4s. Surprisingly, oh, actually, I can resolve the 3 because of this 3. That resolves that 3, so that's another 3. So all the 3s are done, and that resolves the 4s. And finally, I've got a 9 in this cell and 9 in there. And that just leaves me 2s and 1s, and that's today's medium New York Times Sudoku with no pencil markings. Let's move on to hard, and once again, let's try and do it with no pencil markings to start with until we get stuck, whereupon we will try, well, we'll just continue on with pencil markings. So, what can we do with this puzzle? Can't see any 1s or 2s or 3s. 4s. There's a 4 down here because of these two 4s. So now these two 4s and that 4 locks another 4 there, which unlocks another 4 up there because these two 4s take up the columns. So that leaves me a pair of 4s there and a pair of 4s there. Okay, reasonable start, but not amazing. I've got a 6 there because of these two 6s and that 6. 5s are weak, but we've only got 2 5s there and 2 5s there because that forms a pointed pair of 5s. And I don't think that gives me anything. So, yeah, so I think it was wise for me to move on to 6s when I did. I've got a pair of 6s there, pair of 6s here, pair of 6s there, so I think they're a bit messy at the moment. Pair of 7s, pair of 7s. Hold on, is this a pair of something else? No, they're not. Moving on to 8s, 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 8s. I don't think I can do anything. So let's try 9s. I've got a pointed pair of 9s there, which locks a pair of 9s there, but can't actually do much with the 9s. The 9s are just not friendly at all to us. So that's one round of notations done. And let's have a look at the weak areas. So we've got a 2, well, that forms a pair of 2s basically, and this is also a pair of 2s. So that means the 2s are up here. Now, is that useful for us? I think, not really, no. If I was doing pencil markings, then yes, that was very useful because I could do a lot of pencil markings for 2s. Because that can't be a 2, nor can that, because this 2 on its own rules out that cell and creates a pointed pair of 2s, locking a pair of 2s over there. But I have a feeling I have already spotted, oh hang on, 2s are there and there. No, that doesn't give me anything actually. So, I've got a pair of 2s up there, but I don't know where the 2s go in there. So, okay, so I can't do anything with the 2s. Pretty sure I can't do anything with the 1s either, that's why I didn't even... Oh, I do have a pair of 1s and pair of 1s over there. Maybe that's useful, but not quite yet. Maybe it'll be useful later. So 3s. 3s are locked in these 2 cells. Not useful. 4s. 4s are locked in these 2 cells and these 2 cells. 5s. 5s are locked in this column. Now, have we got some sort of triple going on there? Because I've got 2 and 5 already. But no, haven't got anything else. So I was looking at 5s, wasn't I? 5s. Nope, can't see anything. 5s. 6s. 6s are locked in these 2 cells. Nope, can't see anything with 6s. So 7s. 7s are locked in these 2 cells as before. 8s. Oh, I think I've hit a dead end already. 9s. Did I actually place any numbers? Did I place a 4? So maybe I need to go through 1 to 3 again, but I'm skeptical that I need to. 3. No, I think that's all I can do at the moment with no pencil markings, so I need to get a bit more clever with this, I think. So the first thing that's worth doing is probably working out which of these numbers are weak. But also I kind of want to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7 and 8. That's not useful. What about this? 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's missing a 5. So I think 5 may be a weak number actually. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 2 and 9. That's irritating. What was its triple again? This is 2s, 8s, and... Ah, okay. So, oh no, I'm being silly. 2s, 8s, and 7. 2, 7, and 8. Okay, can't do anything with that, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I can't do anything with that. Pretty sure. 100%. Yeah? Okay. So, let's work out the weak numbers. Oh, 2 is the weak number. Who would have thought? Didn't even notice that. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing a 6, but I can see 7, 8, and 9. So, that's a 6. So, I basically looked at a 6 and I looked at, well, I knew I couldn't resolve this column. So, this row is quite cluttered. So is this row. But I think I'm missing a few numbers there. I can't see a 1, but I can see 2, 3, 4. I can't see a 5 now. So that's 1 and 5. 6, 7, 8. And I also can't see a 9. So in fact, 9's in these 2 cells actually, because I've got a pointed pair of 9's there. So what is this quadruple? This is 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, and 9. 3, 1, 3, 5, and 9. 3s are not locked down, but 1s, 3, 5. Nope, can't see anything like that. So what about a triple here? This triple should be 8, 2, and 2, 8, and 9. I feel like I've looked at that before for some reason. 2, 8, and 9. Well, that can't be a 2. Oh yeah, I already knew this was a pair of 2s anyway. 2s, 8s, and 9s. Okay. Oh no, it's not 2, 8, and 9 because I've got 9. So what am I talking about? It's 2, 2, 7, and 8. 2, 7, and 8. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. So that's disappointing. Let's have a look at this cage for a second now then. Oh, yeah, there's nothing going on in this cage. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, can't do anything with it. Disappointing. So maintaining that 2 is weak. Is it possible that we have another weak number somewhere? Sorry, another naked single somewhere. I think I've established that this is not a naked single. So what about missing a 1 and 3 there? For also a 5. Okay, so I've got 2 2s now, haven't I? No, still got a single 2. Let's continue on the trend. I've got 3 3s, 4 4s, but I think I've only got 2 5s. So 2s and 5s are kind of both weak. 6s I've got plenty. 7s I've got 3 off. 8s are also just in a pair, so 2 5 and 8. 9s I've got 3 9s. Okay, let's have a look at 2 5 and 8 together where they overlap. Can I find a cell that overlaps with 2 5 and 8? That cell does, but that's at least a 1 and 3. Although, hang on a sec. 2, 4 5 6 7 8. Oh, that can actually be 1 3 and 9. So that's even worse. Okay. Can't think of any other cells that overlaps with 5, 8, and 2, because a 2 is really restricted unless I can find a pointed pair of 5. So maybe I should look for those. For example, well, I mean, I would if I could. What about pointed pair of 8s? I mean, these are the only 2 cells that 2s and 5s overlap, and I'm pretty sure I can't deduce anything from that. So in light of the fact that it's coming up to 10 minutes, I think I'm not getting much movement out of this. I'm just going to solve this as normal. So let's start with some pencil markings. I can pencil mark in the 2s there, and the 2s there, 2s there, and 2s there. So I don't think I can do much of the 1s, but I do know that I've got a pair of 9s over here and a pair of 9s over there. So maybe I should have a look at the 9s first. 9s, but I think that's all the 9s that I can do. I know there's a pair of 7s there, a pair of 7s here, but I think that's it. So, I don't think I've got a triple here, but never say never. But I don't think I can do much of the 8 anyway. So 6, oh my god, there's a 6 right here the whole time staring at me. This 6 had opened up the 6 over there, which opens up another 6. Oh man, if that solves the puzzle, I'll be so annoyed. And also there's a 6 up there. What the hell? What the hell? How am I being so daft? So maybe I can solve this with no pencil markings still. So let's erase all the pencil markings. I'm going to assume that I didn't put them in. I'm going to pretend I didn't put them in because I think I could have gotten to this place without... Yeah, I can definitely get these 6s with no pencil markings. So what does that produce for us? Probably not a lot, but it is worth examining. So the 6s aren't going to open any doors for us on this row. What I want to look at is Are there any new rows or columns that are now weak as a result? Doesn't look like it. What about cages? I've got a pair of pointed threes here, so the threes are locked in these cells. So I've got twos and threes locked in there. Did I think that there was another number locked in these three cells? No, I think twos and threes have been locked in there for a while. Probably. No, because I didn't have a 6 there before, so that is new information. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! So this is a 2, 3, 5 triple. Because I've got 2 locking that way. This 3 and that 3 creates a pointed pair of 3s. So these are 3s and 5s. So I've got 2 3s and 5, therefore these are 8 and 7. 7 and 8. How does that help me? And chances are the answer is it doesn't. And that's the way life is sometimes. It doesn't help you. But I do restrict the 8s a bit more. What about 7s? 7s are now restricted to these 2 cells. So that's not super useful. But the triple does open up another quadruple. So what are they again? 2, 3, 2, 3 and 5. So 1s have to be up there. 2, 3, 5. So 1, 2, 3 and 5. So I'm looking for 1, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, 1, 7, 8 and 9. 7 and 8. I've got 9 there. 1 and 9. So this is 7 and 8. 1 and 9. 7 and 8. Well, that can't be 7 and 8. That's not actually useful. So again, we've hit a dead end. But I think let's do more kind of hypothetical pencil markings. Got a pair of 1s there because these 1s, and that's a pair of 1s. So not a great deal of use that does. 2s are now locked in those 2 cells, but that doesn't give us anything. I know I've got more 2s kind of locked in those kind of positions and 2s over there, but that's not really enough to give me actual restrictions. So 3s are here, here, and here. Why are they still doing fireworks? Bonfire night was last week, so are they just using up the fireworks? Pointed pair of 5s, so that leaves to another pair of 5s. But that's not really useful, is it? I don't think that is useful. 5. 6s are all dead. 7s. Hopefully I haven't missed any obvious pairs that have been created. 8s. 8s are down here. 8s. Yeah, I don't think I'm opening any doors. So I should have kept the pencil markings probably. 9s. 9s are here, so I've got 8 and 9. What is in this cage? 1, 8, 9, 5, and 3. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to pencil mark in again because, yeah, I'm starting to get tired and I'm flagging a little bit. Got a pair of 1s there, pair of 1s here. I think that's sort of 1s. Okay, so 2s are here, 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 and here, and here. And 2s can pretty much go anywhere up there and down here. Okay, 3s. Well, no 3s are there, so this is a 3, 2, 5 triple, leaving me with 7s and 8s. That locks a pair of 8s down there, a pair of 7s there. And that's it. I do have another pair of 7s up there. I'm going to have a sip of water. Delicious, delicious water. 7s, 8s, and this time, if I make a breakthrough, I am not going to reset the pencil markings because I don't want to waste yours or my time. And I do regret solving. I just get too excited to do the New York Times Sudokus as soon as they're opened. So I've got 5s locked down because of this 5. So I end up doing them before bed, which is probably not the wisest of ideas. 4s, 3s, because then I'm not firing on all cylinders. And, but the advantage is I get to blame my tirelessness for my poor performance. So, there. Okay, so I think that's all the pencil markings I can do, and I haven't unlocked any new numbers. So now that I've got some pencil markings, can I use them to help me do more deductions? Chances are it's a no. Okay, so these are 1, 3, 5, and 9. Well, 9 can't go in these two cells, so actually I have a pair of 9s there. And I do have a pair of 9s there, so I feel like I could have done some pencil markings with 9s actually. Yeah. So, I'm very curious whether that is locked. No, it's not. Frustrating. So 8, 9. What else am I missing? 3s and 5s. And they can pretty much go anywhere. What about in this case? Have we got anything developing? So what am I missing? I'm missing 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you kidding me? Have I got a naked single there? That would be really annoying because that's in line with the week 2. So 2, 3, 4. Ah, the pointed pair of 5s. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so this is a naked 1 actually. And that's powerful because it locks a pair of 1s there, which points in that direction, unlocking another 1. So now I've got 2, 5, 9 triple. Just saying that to my wife. And now the 9s are locked in there. And, that's a bit disappointing actually. I thought that would do more for us, but it hasn't. Okay, let's look at this triple for a second. I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to stumble around until I find something. So this is 7, 8, and what are they? 2, 7, and 8. Okay, so 2, 7, and 8. So this is 7 and 8. 2, 5, 7, 8. Aha, so this is a 7 and 8 as well. Because I'm looking for 2, 5, 7, and 8 on this row. Well, I've got 2 and 5 already in this column. So these can't be 2s or 5s. In fact, I've got a pair of 2s already locked in there. So that gives me a 7, 8 pair and a triple. So that must be a 9 now. So with that resolved, I can now pencil mark in the 2, 7, and 8 here comfortably because it's a comfortable triple, and that opens up another triple of 2, 7, and 8 on the column. So on the column, I've got 3s and 9s locked in these two cells, and that, I suppose, in a column forms the 2, 7, 8 triple as well. So 8s can go in these two cells, and 7s can go in all three cells. So now I've got a 2, 7, 8 triple there, got the 2, 8 pair, 2, 7, 8 triple. Not sure how useful that is, but it is what I've got, and I'm going to work with it. So, anything interesting going on? So let's continue this 2, 5, 7, 8. Actually, no. Oh, hello, this can't be an 8 anyway, so I did use a 2. I'm so invested in that puzzle game. Oh, yeah, she's in a different channel. What's the... Yeah, but it kept cutting out for me. It kept freezing for me, so I couldn't actually watch that stream. But I'm pretty sure it's just my connection, so I'm quite saddened by that. So this 2 unlocks the 2 there, 3 there, 9 there, and a 5 here. So, by the way, hi Juice. I thought you weren't coming today, so yeah, it's late for you, so you should be in bed. 3, so I've got a, not that I'm trying to kick you out, this is a 5 on the column, so that unlocks another 5 there, which unlocks the 5s over there, so I've got a pair of 5s there as well, so 5s are pretty healthy now. And so let's look at this cage. I'm missing 3s and 1s, well 1s have to be down here. What about the 3s? 3s can still go anywhere. Yeah, that's disappointing actually, but I do have a number here because of the 7-8 pair, and it is, oh, I was going to say 8, but it's not, it's a 2. I'm supposed to be in bed, it's my dinner time. Oh no, of course, you can't watch me in the mornings, but because I'm doing the stream in the evening, you're able to watch me. I'm doing it like before midnight, so you're able to watch me. So I've got another 2 there, so that creates a 2-5 pair, so oops, 2-5 pair, so that unlocks the 1, which means this is a 1, and that 1 doesn't do anything else, but now I've got a 4 and 8, oops, 4 and 8 in these 2 cells. Okay, so I know these can't be 8, both be 8, because that would break a unique rectangle situation, but on this column I've got 2s and 5 there, so this actually is the 8 where the 8 goes, and that 8 unlocks an 8 for us, and that unlocks the 7 and 8 pair, so brilliant, 7, 8, 7, 8. So with the extra 8, I will find myself lost for words that I can't actually do anything with it. Okay, so you win some, you lose some. I've got a tripper developing in this cage now, but before I look at it, just want to have a quick glance to see I haven't missed anything obvious. Like, have I got something here? 1, 3, 5, and 9. Okay, I've only got 1 and 5, so this is a 3 and 9. Not useful. 1, 5, 7, and 3. 1, 5, 7, and 3. 1, 7. So this is 3 and 5. So I've got the entire, yeah, I've got every single permutation of the quadruple. That's annoying. So let's pencil marking these guys. Oh, what am I talking about? I've got a single digit left, so on this column, on this row even, so that's the 7. So, oh, still got an X-wing 7 there. Alexia needs to be, yeah, actually, yeah, that makes more sense actually, because like, yeah, this is me kind of like being a little bit being a bit tired and not thinking straight. Yeah, so, and I just like panicked when I looked at the time, and it's like 1:45 midnight. I'm like, have I spent 40 plus minutes on this puzzle, on this hard Sudoku? But actually, no. I did it easy and medium as well with no pencil markings, and that would be why. So anyway, these are 4s and... I'm really being blinded. 4s and 9s, okay. And if those are 4s and 9s, that unlocks the 9 and 3, and I think... Oh, damn it, still doesn't give me the 3. So, yeah, that still doesn't unlock anything for us. That's just ridiculous. So 4, 8, and 9. I've got 4 and 9 there. So on this column, I'm looking for 4, 8, and 9. And I can tell quickly because I just look at the pencil markings. And if the pencil markings are correct, I will know that there has to be a 4, 8, and 9. But I also do make a habit of checking. Can I see 4s, 8s, or 9s? And I can't. So 4s and 9 are there. That makes an 8, which deduces the 4 and the 8, and the 9 on the column, and the 4. So, does that do more for us? Once again, I don't think it does what we want it to do, but I do have another pair forming here, which are 3s and... what are they? Oh, 3s and 9s. And again, they can't be resolved yet. So that's strange. But this column, this row is not right. So I'm looking at the pencil markings and I can see 4 pencil markings, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So in 3 cells, so that makes no sense. So quickly I can spot that the 8 is incorrect. And this 8 is powerful because it unlocks the 9, 1, and 5, leaving me a 3. And that 3 is powerful because it unlocks all of these numbers, 1 and 2, and that unlocks the 2 and 7, and this 9 unlocks the 3 and 9, Oh, what's this? Got a notification. Photo notification, that's weird. That 5 unlocks the 2s and 5s. So, this has to be a 3, this has to be a 2, and this has to be a 5. And that's today's New York Times hard Sudoku. I wouldn't even say half done with no pencil markings. The no pencil marking thing was just a complete waste of time. But I think today's crux of the puzzle was really just spotting the 2 naked singles. I think there was a 6 here and a 1 there. So with that, let's quickly do the mini crosswords as well before I go to bed. Box on a calendar, that's the day. Capital Idaho, well, I don't know my American state, so I'm afraid I have to leave that one for now. Headache alleviator, it's not, what do you call it, paracetamol, so painkiller. Is it Avril? Avril? It's one of those things. Apple Music to Spotify. Oh, Apple Music to Spotify. I guess they're competitors, but I don't know. Gift in a relationship that's getting serious. By the way, don't give me any answers like until I get stuck, because I do get stuck, and normally when I get stuck, I just like do a check of the puzzle and start guessing digits. But with you guys with me, I can get some hints once I get stuck. So, gift in a relationship that's getting serious. Well, it's not a ring, because that's, if my math is correct, ring is 4 letters. And by my math being correct, I mean the ability to count. R-I-N and G, yep, that's 4 letters. So, what else do you buy when things are getting serious? Strange, not too sure. Split up, divide? No. Split up. I'm sure I've seen. Jeez, do you know who Florence? Shut up, Elaine. Shut up. I'm pretty sure Juice was here with me as well when I did that puzzle, so don't even, yeah. One side of the Pacific. Asia. Speak like this. Yao. Yeah, of course he does. Everybody does, except for me. So, I just need to know how to spell Avril, because I think that's the American painkiller, but I don't think we call them that in the UK, because I think it's just a brand name. So, what cinnamon and cock comes from? It's a type of plant, isn't it? It's a type of tree. Cinnamon stick. I don't know. Garfield's dog frenemy. Oh, I don't know actually. Oh dear, this is not good. Rifle for Apple Music and Spotify. So that's useful. The V is further down. It's going to be bark, isn't it? Well, cinnamon and cork come from. So, okay. I don't think that helps me immensely. This is divvy, isn't it? Divvy is like double V. So, I'm tempted to put an R in there. I think it's Avril. So, B something I-S-E. Oh, key. Okay, so that makes sense. Garfield's dog frenemy. I feel like this will be a vowel. So, what's the most likely? I think this is a D, actually. Advil. Is that the word? I don't know. So is that Eddie? No. It's not Eddie. A-E-I-O-U. So maybe it's not Advil. Should I allow myself to look up? I think it's a... Yeah, it's got to be a vowel. But I don't want to guess it. So I'm just going to do a quick Google just to make sure that Advil is the right term. Yeah, Advil pain relief. So I just don't know the name of the dog in Garfield, nor do I know the capital of Idaho. Odie. What kind of name is Odie? Stupid name. I'm sorry, John. Do you guys know the meme of I'm sorry, John? Okay, archive mini Sudoku. I know the capital, Idaho. That's very nice, Elaine, but I don't. Just like I don't know who Florence Nightingale is. Hidden supply. Oh, it's not a ration. So hidden supply. Okay, interesting. Kids free-wheeled vehicle for short. Tricycle. Oh, I don't know. Enticing. Oh. Well, this is a spade. Steamy and passionate. Hey, Odie is awesome. I'm sure he's an awesome dog. He's a very happy yellow dog, but I seem to be delayed. Yeah, you probably are. I find if you just hit the spacebar to... Oh, not if you're in chat, but if you just pause and restart the stream, it does seem to catch up as much as possible. So, clear as in a winter windshield. So that's defrosted, but as of WASP. What the hell is WASP? Wasp. I don't know. Basketball's Cardinals on a sports ticker. What? Important topic in a relationship. I would have thought kids, but certainly not in our relationship. Apple's wireless headphones. Wow. Judging by the conversations that the stuff that I've been talking about, I wonder if I could have possibly missed that. Val or aspirin. So that's painkillers, isn't it? Aspirin is a type of painkiller, so... But I don't think I can fit that in there. Guitarist who's famously played the national anthem at Woodstock. I don't know. I don't know guitarists. Company with a spokes lizard. That's gecko, isn't it? So I think that's how you spell it. Bear's lair. Crap. I just had it in my head, but I lost it. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. That's so annoying. Hey, more musical ones. Oh, do we have a musical one? Oh yeah, guitarist. Okay, so let's come back to hidden supply. Still don't know. I still don't know what a tricycle's kind of short name is. Enticing. So I think that's going to be ing. So maybe luring. Does that make sense? Oh, trust. That's important in a relationship. Okay, so steamy and passionate. Clear. I was going to say the... Oh, hang on. Is that how you spell gecko? Maybe the eyes? Clear, as in... the S of wasp. And it's got an O near the end. That doesn't help me. Baseball's Cardinals. I don't even know what cardinal actually means, so that's no good. Oh my god. Do I know any guitarists? I'm afraid I don't. So I think I've got an E there, but... Den. I think that's what it is. So... But if it's den... What the hell is this? Steamy and passionate. I think... I'm not convinced. I think I've made some mistakes. So... Maybe this is trice? So I'm tempted to say it's Ben something. I bet you're like cringing right now, Juice, thinking you know the answer to that and you're like, what is she even doing? The letters don't fit. Hidden supply. This is one of those like double meaning thing, isn't it? Hidden supply. Stash. There we go. Oh, Hendrix. Yes. So the S is a sexton. Saxon. What's this? What? I'm so confused by this. Something. So what do I know is definitely correct? Hendrik has to be correct, unless I misspell Hendrix. AirPods is correct. Truss is correct. So with that, I'm pretty sure tries is correct as well. Unless that's not, maybe it's something stupid like tricks or something like that, which doesn't make sense. Or trite. So if it's trite, I don't know. This definitely looks wrong, so oops. Clear as a winter windshield. Yeah, so that's rather than the adjective of clear, it's actually the action, the verb of clearing the ice on your windshield. So the ice must be correct. Maybe it's two C's in there. So steamy and passionate. What the hell is wasp? West Asia, South Pacific? I don't know. Oh, I think this is a C though. I think that's a, like sci as in sci-fi or science something, but okay, I am open to suggestions now because I'm stuck. I don't think I'm going to get any further with this. Wasp refers to a kind of person. Oh, okay. So, a kind of person. What a stupid person. 60 is a company, not an animal. Yeah, isn't it the company Gecko, the company's HD? Because it's a company with a spokes lizard. So I've seen the adverts because I've seen it on YouTube. So I figure it's Gecko. That's why I spelled funny. Oh, okay. So you don't think that's correct then? Oh, it's Geico, isn't it? So, yeah, that makes more sense now. That's why I was really struggling with the spelling because like it just doesn't look right to me. Because I don't remember seeing it. But thank you for that. So now I've got lots of options here. But one thing I keep wanting to put an E in there, but I don't think that's right. But I just can't think of steamy and passionate. I guess I'm just not in a steamy and passionate relationship to find correct adjectives. We're just like unfamiliar with these kind of adjectives, so what do I do? Your 11 was correct before. So you do think this is then? Okay. The question is this correct? A kind of person. The only thing I can think of, the only letter I can think of is... Because I don't know any other names. I mean, this doesn't even look like a word to me. That doesn't look like a word. That doesn't look like a word. It looks like two words, but if it's two words, it wouldn't be part of the acronym. So, oh, because of a delay, I'm going to stick to that. So, is this an S? No. Because I wonder if it's a C at the... I feel like something else is wrong on this puzzle, but I'm just not sure what. And is this definitely luring? Baseball cardinal on a sports ticker. White Anglo-Saxon. Oh! Bloody hell. That's a mouthful, isn't it? White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Or person, maybe? I don't know. Western Anglo... Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, so it's definitely a Protestant. I didn't know such a term existed, so thank you for that. By the way, I meant to ask you earlier before you finish your stream, but what do you prefer to be called? Because I didn't quite know. Do I call you JC? Good old JC, my JC. JC in the house. What would JC do? I still feel like something else is... Cool, JC. JC it is. So... I just don't know. I don't know what to do now. I feel like... Should I check? Should I check if I made any mistakes? So I'm going to wait 30 seconds before I click the check button. So, starting now. So if you object to me checking for mistakes, speak now or forever hold your peace. Where 6A hits 4D, so 6 across hits 4D. Yeah, I did think that was, but I'm not familiar with the term. The other letter I can think of is T, so trite. Oh no, warning for the lack of freshness. Nope, that doesn't look like it. So what the hell is a shortened version of a tricycle? A, B, C, D, E. Hold on, could it be a D? I don't think so. Because what can come after an S? Could be an L? T, L. What other letters can it be? I suppose it could be another E. Feel really bad, but I feel like I need to look it up. Tricycle, short name. Tricycle. Oh, it's a K. Oh, SK, yes. Oops. Oh, so that could be... Oh, it's a ski area. So what the hell is a turret? I've never heard of turret before. Turret. Okay, so I learned something new today, but I guarantee you with my terrible memory that I'm never going to remember this word. I will tell my wife that let's get turret with it tomorrow and see what she says. PG-13. So I think that's all I can do. The archive crosswords, I don't think they've refreshed, so it's still going to be the same ones. Yep, we've already done the Monday one, and the other ones are just ridiculously hard. So yeah, I think that's today's stream for now. So thank you for joining me. Oh, let's since I'm not in a rush, and I've got a few people now, let's do a raid. But I need to find my... There we go. I had to find my Twitch. So let's do a search for Sudokus. Oh, someone's doing Sudoku. Awesome. Losing really badly. And it's in English. So let's see. Copy it. And then... Hold on. I need to go to... Come on, hurry up. Let's... can I do it from here? Can I do raid channel? That didn't work by the seams of it. So... Oh! 3 viewers are ready to raid. Raid now. Let's go! Raid, raid, raid!